Hey guys, welcome back to another class with me. My name is Gabriella, and for today, we're going to do a nice little bed yoga. I know that sometimes before bed, you're like, I don't want to roll up my mat and I still want to get some movement in. Sometimes you just have one of those days where you're like, I am not moving from this place, and that's more than okay. So, whether it's the morning, afternoon, nighttime, come and join me and let's get started. All right, so for today's class, we're going to start in a nice child's pose, however that is for you. You may be with your toes together, knees apart, maybe your knees together, however it is, and just melting your belly down, releasing your forehead and your chest, and taking a few moments to just connect back down to yourself, slowing down the pace, finding gratitude for yourself, for showing up. Oftentimes we have a specific, almost image of what that looks like, and sometimes it's coming from the bed. Self-care doesn't have to look aesthetic or cool to be actually a part of self-care. So let's really lean into that this practice. Allowing yourself to melt into the moment, your breath to flow naturally. Slowly starting to deepen the breath. Recognizing your own energy right now, being here with yourself in this moment. Tuning into what's going on inside, not using any labels, but noticing the feelings. And slowly, maybe pressing into the fingers, bringing them back to the space. Pressing up and away from the mat. The mat, I'm so used to teaching on a mat. Away from the bed, and you're going to shift your hips all the way up into a nice tabletop pose. Sinking into your cat-cows. This one's perfect for the bed because you really get to lean into it. So inhaling, drop the belly down, send the gaze up. And exhale it out, curling the back, sending the gaze down. I like this as well because it's less harsh on my wrist. Creates a nice little flow for the body. Maybe even let out a sigh on your next exhale. So breathe deep on the inhale and let it all out on the exhale. One more time like that. Inhaling deep and exhaling all the way out. And you can start to just shift your hips side to side. Coming into your dancing lion, that means moving as freely as you'd like right here. No rules, just being with your body, being with yourself, noticing how you feel. Maybe closing your eyes. My bed is super squeaky, gonna be making a ruckus. What's your body craving in this moment? Your shoulders, your hips, your belly. And then coming back to center, you're going to inhale, reaching your right arm up toward the sky, and on the exhale, gently sinking your hips back. Breathing deep into your lower belly, allowing it to fully expand and fully contract back. Taking 2 more full, deep belly breaths here. Then we're slowly going to shift the hips forward and thread the needle, bringing the right arm underneath the left, sinking your right cheek onto the mat and finding freedom with that left arm. And again, just like we talked about before, there's always kind of like that image we have about freedom, about everything, about self-care. You could feel free even on your bed in this space. You choose to feel that within. Oftentimes it's ourselves that limit us, that keep us in a box, that prevent us from doing what we know is best. And allow your mind to go somewhere that you imagine as free. Although we may physically be in our space of our bedroom, that doesn't mean your mind. You can't be in a forest, an open land, at the beach. Your mind is so powerful. From here, we're slowly going to release the left arm down. And then we're going to slide the left arm on top of the right. So coming into crisscross arms, you can either drop the chin down or the forehead. Continuing with that deep belly breath. Take one inhale in. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the hips down to the heels, bring the arms up, and then into your version of an eagle arm. So it looks different for everyone. It might just be here. It might be with the thumbs. It might be all the way twisted. Then we're going to press up and away. Taking a sigh out. Inhale in. Exhale out. If you want to incorporate your hips here, lifting them up, creating a full body experience, then exhale back down. You can do that, or you can just stay in your staying back on your heels. Remember that this practice is about you. It's not about me, not about anyone else. So keep turning that attention inward and making decisions aligned with you in this very moment. Slowly releasing your arms. I want to shake it out. From here, we're going to inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, twist over to the right. Sending the gaze over the right shoulder. Connecting deep into the twist. On your next inhale, finding your center. And on your exhale, twist over to the left. Keep connecting to your breath. Your breath is always your guide, your compass, your friend. Inhale as you find your center. And exhale, bringing your hands back down underneath your shoulders. We're going to jump right in as we inhale, lifting the left arm up. And exhale, finding an under. And taking a few moments to connect to the sound of your breath. Allow it to be loud if it wishes to be loud. There's no rules, there's only feeling, being, experiencing. Maybe even asking yourself, how can I go deeper into this pose? How can I surrender a little bit more? It's all about showing up for yourself, even if that means questioning, being curious. Good job. And then on your next exhale, release your right hand down. And then we're going to slide the right arm across over the left, coming into that crisscross arm. If that's a little uncomfortable for you, that is more than normal. You can just slide them onto your forearms and find that release. You can always play around with where your palms of your hands are. So sometimes it feels good when they're up. Other times my body is like, we're going down. It's not about trying to change it, force it. Just being like, oh, that's what my body wants. All right, let's honor it then. Typical of humans to kind of overcomplicate things. Right now, let's just keep it simple. Take one big inhale in. And as you exhale, sink your hips back down into your heels and come into your variation of eagle arms. So again, you have that option of pressing up with your hips, sending your arms up and away from your chest, and then sinking back, or you can just rest here on your heels. Breathing deep. Good job. And on your next inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way up. Bring the right hand over to your left wrist. Send the arms over to the right. And breathe into your left side body, maybe your left shoulder. Inhale for center. Exhale, switching sides. Inhale, find your center, and exhale, open up through your chest and your elbows back towards your shoulder blades. Take one big sigh out. One more time, inhale in. Let it go. Good job. Then from here, we're just going to lie down, making your way there with intention, moving softly. So once you get down onto your back, you might just want to keep your knees bent and kind of play around. So tilting your right hip up and your left hip up, just kind of making circles even. Being active and present with your lower back. Maybe even bringing your thumbs down to your hips, down to that little squishy part between your hips and your lower back, and really pressing your thumbs into it, giving yourself a nice little massage. Nice. And when we're ready, I'm going to extend the left knee out long, left leg out long, and hug the right knee into the chest, making little circles, pulling it in, feeling that nice stretch. On the next exhale, we're going to send the right arm long and cross the right leg over the left, coming into your spinal twist. If you want to use a pillow or rolled up blanket underneath your right leg, you can go for it. We just want to make sure that the left, or basically both shoulders are on the bed. Send your gaze over the right and truly sink in. And then in your own time, at your own pace, gently bringing your right leg back to center, releasing it out long. Ooh, my pants want to be funky today. And dragging the left knee into the chest, making circles, moving it however you feel. Maybe using this time to truly listen to your body, letting your leg move you. You don't have to think, you just have to be. On the next exhale, sending the left leg over the right. Keep your left arm out long. I was waiting for that crack. Kind of forced it a little bit. Send your gaze over your left shoulder. Connect down to the deep belly breath. Allow yourself to wind down, soothe your nervous system. Using this time to let go of any worries, any stress that's living in your body, in your heart. Let it go. It's probably your safe space. So let it fill you up. Let it be safe, comforting. And inhale, finding the center, and exhale, release your left arm long. Closing this practice off in Shavasana. Either your arms flat down on the bed, or bringing one hand to your chest and the other to your belly. Whatever you're called to do. Allow your face to be light. Release your jaw from the roof of your mouth. Release any tension from your forehead. Let your shoulders be light. Notice how it feels to surrender. Be supported by the ground beneath you, the comfort of your bed. Now at this point, you might want to doze off, especially if it's nighttime. I encourage you to do so if that feels right. There is no force here. And let go. Feel your body melt down, letting go of anything you're holding on to physically or emotionally or mentally. Checking back in to how you feel without the labels, only with connection. If you're dozing off and you're ready for bed, sleep well. You're still going to continue on throughout the day and have a beautiful rest of the day. I'm very grateful to experience this with you. Thank you for trusting me. Namaste.